we moved out here to Utah, and I was the commanding officer, and mandate rolled down that everybody had to get the COVID shots. And I ended up being the one that had to sign the letters, administratively separating, kicking out a whole bunch of sailors because they weren't ready to receive these shots. Matter if they had COVID before, it didn't matter. It really didn't matter. There was no excuse that was good enough. And I thought long and hard about it. But in the end, I could refuse to do this. I would be relieved of command. I was worried about whether my pension would be put at risk. And in the end, every single sailor would be kicked out anyway. It wasn't going to do anything for them. And so I decided to just sign the paper. The thing that weighed on me more was the extremism stand down. So soon after Biden was sworn in as president, after he was inaugurated, the Secretary of Defense instituted this extremism stand down. I don't know if you're very familiar with that.
I'm not.
So the extremism stand down, this was in response to some of the things that happened like on January 6th and things like that. And there were a handful, I don't really know the details, but I think there were a handful of service members, maybe one or two active duty, I really don't know, that were involved in the protest. There was a concern that there was a lot of extremism in the military. And so as a result, we had to have this force-wide, like across the entire military, had to go through this extremism stand down. This PowerPoint was created. This was the most difficult, and I had to lead it because I was a commanding officer. I had to wrestle with how was I going to deliver this training in a way that's emotionally honest to me, and true to what I believed. And what really weighed on me was this stand down called into question. It questioned the patriotism and loyalty of our military. These are all volunteer. In the U.S. military, it's all volunteer. We don't have a draft. Every single person voluntarily joined the military. They wear the uniform. They elected to leave hometowns, to leave family, to leave friends, to be willing to and ready to go into harm's way. And their patriotism and loyalty is being questioned. It was beyond, I couldn't believe that our new commander-in-chief and our new Secretary of Defense decided that was a good idea.